Hey guys, it's Sandy. So let's talk about tomorrow, November 1st, with the SNAP benefits ending. Today is October 31st. So tomorrow, unless the shutdown ends today, then there are going to be a lot of people that do not receive their benefits to be able to go and buy food. Now, first of all, I made a video and posted it that yes, I know people use the system, but we also got to have compassion for those that don't, that are really going to be hurting when this happens. But, and there was a lot of anger in the comments, and I understand. You know why? Because we're all mad about that. There are so many videos out there right now of people saying that I'm going to just go in and I'm going to steal it if they don't give me my stuff. And taxpayers, you need to support me. And our welfare system is a broken system and it needs fixed. And maybe all of this will bring some awareness to that, and maybe the government will fix it. But for now, people are mad because of the entitled people that are out there. Welfare was made to actually be a short-term thing to help people through a really hard time. Instead, it's become a generational thing. And we all know that. Generations of families are staying on welfare because they receive so many benefits and they know how to work the system to get even more and more benefits. Yet there are true needy people that don't work the system like that are really going to be suffering. And what about the children that are going to be hungry? And truly, even for the entitled parents that are terrible, low-life people that are putting videos out there and demanding that the taxpayers pay for their food and their families while they sit at home and don't work, their children are going to go hungry because they're innocent children at home. But let me give you this warning, because we just need to be aware. If the shutdown does keep going on and this happens, we need to be aware of what may happen as far as chaos in the stores. But also, I heard this man saying he's not going to go in and steal. He's going to follow people to their cars and he's going to rob them and take their groceries. We've got to have our head on a swivel, you guys. Everybody needs to be aware. Will this happen? None of us know, because we can't predict the future, but we always need to be prepared, and we always need to be aware. So you're walking to your car, keep your head on a swivel, look behind of you, know who's walking behind of you. Do not be on your phone. Go to the car, watch what you're doing, put your groceries in. One thing that people who rob, some people don't care one single bit. There seems to be no respect or care for human life anymore. It's just you do what makes you feel good and it doesn't matter who it hurts. But usually, as far as people that are going to commit a crime, if you are staring them down and looking right at them, you're not an easy target. So keep your eyes open, keep your head on a swivel, watch what's going on around you. When you get into your car, lock it. Do not sit down there first and start scrolling through your phone. Lock your car, know what's going on around with you, and go home. And then be aware if anybody's following you, because this is exactly what this guy said. Unbelievable. But thank you for warning us also. So just be aware that people are saying, hey, if I don't get my benefits, I'm going to go in, I'm going to take it and I'm going to steal it. And I don't care what happens. Wow. And that's who we're giving welfare benefits to. And that's where we have got to reform this program. And maybe with all this awareness, the government is going to do some reform. I didn't realize there's a difference between WIC and SNAP. And so what I don't understand, it's common sense to me, that if you are on a government assisted program, that you shouldn't be allowed to just go buy everything you want in the store. So you can go buy your big rack of ribs and your sugary drinks and your Pop-Tarts. Instead, I think that it should be you get meat, cheese, eggs, butter, fruits, vegetables, whole grains. And then you don't get that you get food, real actual food that will feed your family. And, there's a lot of overweight welfare people too. Now, on the flip side of that, I made that video that we also have got to have some compassion. And I understand the angry comments that was in that video. You know, I said, hungry people become desperate people. Not all the people that are on assistance and need, excuse me, not all the people that are on assistance and need SNAP benefits are bad people. There are so many that are going to suffer that are elderly, that are disabled, that are single moms, that are veterans, that are maybe not even single moms, maybe even mom and dad are both working, but they either don't get enough hours at their jobs. And it's easy for us to say, well, then go get another job. That's really easy to say, but it's not always easy to do. Maybe there's childcare issues, so they can't do that. Or maybe they're not making enough money because it's very expensive to live in our world today. Maybe even though they're working, they're not making enough money and need that assistance. These are the people that we want to give assistance to, except for they're getting clumped in because of all of the entitled lowlifes that are making videos with the free phones that the government has given them that are saying that you as a taxpayer need to pay for my children. That's your job. And I haven't worked for 13 years and I'm not ever going to work. And you know, those people that you're like, wow, that's what we're giving money. That's why I'm going to work and paying my taxes so that you can have that. I understand why people are so angry about that because it makes me angry too. And also, listen, some of these are AI generated. They're not even real. I don't know who is behind of it trying to fuel the hate. Somebody's behind of it that are making some of these AI videos that look real that is just fueling the hate. I don't know. Is it the government? Is it an industry? I don't know. But just be aware of that also. There's a lot to talk about. I know that the welfare system does need reform. I also know there's going to be a lot of hungry people if the shutdown does not end. And I also know that even though those people that make us mad in the videos that have had 12 kids and won't work and we're paying for everything for them, there's children. There's innocent children that live in those homes that won't have food too. We've got to look at all sides of this and be aware and not just get bitter and mad at what we see, but also be aware that we got to have some compassion too for some very hurting people that this is going to affect. Hopefully it doesn't last long. But just be aware, if you're going to the stores, be aware of the possibility, I'm not saying it's going to happen, the possibility of what could happen because there's too many crazy people out there that don't care about you. All right, you guys, leave the comments. This is how we keep learning from each other. That's how I learned that WIC and SNAP are not the same thing. That's all I have for now. Until next time, I'm out.